am a sophomore. Good. And what about you? What year are you?
I'm fishman.
Oh, not fishman. Freshman. Just say, fish is you, and then fresh is xian.
I know.
Yeah, so freshman. Good. Fishman. Okay, good. But what if we are in Great Britain and I say, what year are you? What year are you? No, that's in America. 如果我们在英国, what year are you? I can't really do the accent that way. What year are you? Second. So you say I am what? Good. I'm second year. And what year are you?
I'm first year.
I'm first year. Okay, good. So remember, these are little distinctions. A lot of times, these names, because you know American English is very special. Do you know what special means? 对，就是美国的那个说法真的很特别，所以有的时候如果你用这些字在澳洲还是英国，就是他们会想有点奇怪。But in America, we use both. We understand both. Versus, like, for example, my friend from Australia, we were talking about college, and I was like, oh, I'm a sophomore. And he's like, sophomore? He wasn't sure what that is because they're not used to it. They're more used to saying second year. But it's good to know both when you're talking to people. It's good to know both. Okay, so after you graduate, here we come to your graduation. What's going to happen? What are your plans? Plans. 打算
计划。
对。What is 打算计划 What is 计划 Is it like that? No. Is it 打算?
Yeah.
打算计划 something. 不知道。Oh, that G. Oh. Oh, this is like to draw, right?
Yeah.
画画. Ah, so what does 计划 mean?
Not draw. Not draw.
But this is draw. If you don't have the radical here,
yeah.
This is draw.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So what does this mean? 计划.
It's pen.
So what? 打算 and 计划 are not the same. 这两个不一样，打算跟计划不一样。
一样，类似。
意思比较差不多。
Yeah.
好 ，Okay. So what is your 计划？毕业以后你什么计划？A little more or less. What do you guys plan to do? Okay, so we find a job. What else? More like, okay, outside of a job. So, okay, yeah, obviously after college, we have to find a job and make what? Money, right? We make money. But what about some personal goals? What are some personal goals that you have? For example, after I graduated, because I was studying Chinese, I went to Taiwan. I wanted to travel. I wanted to go see the world, see other countries. So, after I graduated, I came to Taiwan, and I was working in a high school in Yangmei for 1 year. and studying Chinese. So that was my personal goal. I wanted to come to Asia and study Chinese. So Leo's goal was to study Chinese, right? Okay, that's a personal goal. Okay, learn new culture, right? Learn a new culture. Okay, so that's my personal goal. So what about your personal goals after graduation? What are your personal goals? So we have right and right like this, and J's. Okay. So okay, you think, and what about you, Jay? What are some personal goals that you want to do after college?
I want to go to America.
Okay, so go to America. Why?
Study English.
Study English. So you want to go to America to study English?
Or market or business. And
right?
And travel. Travel.
Travel. Okay,
Travel.
so you want to study in America, right?
Yeah.
Travel. Where would you like to travel to?
I want to go to New York.
New York. Okay. Why New York? What's
It's very more high building.
So it's a different architecture style. Architecture. Sure, sorry. You see, I forget how to write words too. Architecture. Architecture. Hold on, we'll look. It's the style of buildings. Style of buildings, the way they build them, it's called architecture. Hold on, let me see. Architecture.建筑学. Oh, this. Hold on. Architecture. You know this? 你们知道是什么意思还是不知道？
About design build.
Design of building.
Yes.
Yeah. So in Taiwan, the architecture is different from architecture in New York, right? Because in Taiwan, you don't have as many tall buildings.
Yeah.
You have Taipei 101, but everything else is smaller, right?
Yeah.
What about Hong Kong?
Hong
How what's the architecture like in Hong Kong? 香港，他们的那个建筑怎么样？
Very high.
Yeah, so it's similar, right? Similar to New York
Oh.
and Chiang. Yeah. Okay. Good. So you want to study, travel to New York. Where else? What other places do you want to travel besides New York?
Or Los Angeles.
Okay. And why Los Angeles?
Because it's very beautiful.
Okay. But it's very polluted. Polluted. Just there's a lot of cars, right? 车子有很多，
Yeah.
然后 what do the cars emit? So if this is a car, right? Right, this is the front. So what happens here? This
Oh. It's very
emissions.
emission.
Emissions
Emissions.
from cars cause pollution. Pollution. Pollution.
废气。
应该是吧，不知道。Pollution. 污染。
Oh.
污染。
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So Los Angeles has a lot of cars and it's kind of polluted. The air is not that good. But yeah, okay, good. So Anne, what about you? What are your plans?
My plans. Is to want to keep learning like how to draw by using computers.
Okay. But you can do that when you get a job, right? Yeah, so obviously because you're a designer student, you're gonna get a job in design and you're gonna expand your knowledge. You're gonna learn how to draw better and better and better using computers. But what about what are your personal goals? Personal goals. What do you want to do aside from design and job in design industry? Some personal goals that you want to do. Maybe, I don't know, like he said he wanted to travel to New York and Los Angeles. What would you want to do?
I want to study more about computers, like it's like the Photoshop and the Illustrator.
Illustrator, okay, so, but hold on. So, but that's going to be part of your job. Because if you're going to work on television, you said you wanted to work in television, and you wanted to do, to do maybe animation. You know what animation is? Graphics. Animation is like cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, animations. In order to do that, you will have to learn Photoshop and Illustrator, right? So that's part of your job. 可是我在问你 personal goals， 就是除了那个工作以外，你还想做什么？要去旅行还是爬山还是都可以？我不知道你的那个 personal goals， 因为现在你在跟我讲那个工作的关系，对，所以 besides the job, what else would you want to do? What are your personal goals?
To find maybe like a part-time job.
Okay.